Benvenuti nella carriera giocatore.
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Kobe White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, will stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue? Going with an almost entirely new group here. Lofton's checked in. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here. But he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah. And MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Pass to Giddey. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
DJ passes to Walsh. And again, Boston with the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Boston now. Outpacing him right now on a 15-2 run. DJ passes to Holiday. Takes it off the glass. Holiday's got 13.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Williams kicks to Giddey. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
2 on the clock. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Porzingis, and it's Cornet in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you said. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Offense checked in. Walker's checked in for the Celtics. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass the ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dosunmu's shot's good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now Walker. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of obviously lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Dosunmu. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now, here's DJ. Defended by Dosunmu. And that one's good, DJ.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here he goes. And he hits it to tie the game up. DJ's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Walker against Levine. Ball, a screen on Porzingis. Dosunmu buries it down low. 9 points in the game so far.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. They now take the lead. Pritchard's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Pass to Dosunmu. To the paint. Here's Phillips. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Phillips has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly closed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For the first half, a competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, as you know, both rosters tonight without a number of key pieces.
The Bulls having injury woes. And this team depends on Vucevic for so much. And that's a big loss. He's a double-double machine. And he stretches the floor for those bigs. Other bigs just have difficulty coming out. Man, that's going to be important, his minutes.
Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And if he can keep shooting from...
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ball subbed in for White. Chicago trailing here. Torrey Craig is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Holiday dishes to DJ. Here's Cornette. Craig pulls it in. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Giddey, and he goes in for the dunk.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Outside Holiday. Pass to Cornette. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Giddey, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
EJ passes to Cornette. Celtics passing it around. There's the pick. Here's Pritchard. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got 15.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And to look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. You've got Walker. He's out there with Porzingis. And it's Cornette in at the center.
You can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
Pritchard passes to DJ. Out to the right wing. Fires, high post. A new 14 for Boston. Here's the screen. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Money from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's Craig, top of the key. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And Chicago shooting here about 46% for the game. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Celtics substitution, number 26.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The Celtics with the lead. There's Walker with the 3, drains the 3-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Craig. To the middle. From the low block. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Now, here's DJ. He's covered closely. Horton Tucker with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The kick out to Walker. Over Craig. And another basket for Boston.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bulls trail by 4. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Williams comes in for Horton Tucker. Ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Boston.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drew Holiday.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
They get it again. Pass to Craig. Will it go? No good there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's TJ. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad, man. NBA got me busy. I'm MP. Hey, man, don't even worry about it. What's up, MP?
So my agent was telling me this whole street ball scene is one of a kind.
And your agent is right. Let me walk you through it, man.
All right, bet.
I'm talking about we got 3 new courts, and they all got their own unique vibe.
And it look like the players do too.
Oh, the players? You don't even know the half of it. Hey, these dudes come out here to put on a show. I'm talking about the style of play, their wardrobe, their attitude, and our crowd. Our crowd is different.
Hey.
The crowd, something about to do something crazy on the court,
Yeah.
the crowd will run on the court, shut the game down. I'm talking about lights out. The show's over.
Man, this sounds lit.
Man, it's over lit, man. It's serious. It's what a competition is at.
But you know I can handle that part, you know, the basketball part.
Yeah, you do that or whatever, but I'm letting you know right now. Hey, you gotta get to it. If you can't beat them, they won't play with you.
So how do I, you know, pick who I run with?
They ain't give you 2-star cats. They'll come out here. They just want to play with anybody.
Okay.
But once you get through that, you can take to the board right here, and you challenge the big guns to a game.
And then once I beat them, they run with me?
Oh, you get this. I must have did this right. Exactly.
So is there anything else I should know? What's up?
No, you should be good, MP. That sounds about right.
Well, I appreciate you, Wayne.
All right, MP. Hey, let me tell you right now, the city's on fire, it's real, and the competition is the best you're gonna see.
MP! Oh, it's nice to see you again. Ooh, if you're looking to test yourself, I've got a challenge for you prepared by the pros at the Gatorade training facility.
Se ti è piaciuto questo video metti un bel like e ricordati di iscriverti al canale. Arrivederci al prossimo episodio.